So welcome. We can get started now. As we always do, take a seat where you can feel grounded and feel your spine rising. And just come inside. You can close your eyes and feel your breath. Just a gentle breath, creating space inside. You may want to put your hand on your belly, around your belly button and above. And feel the gentle expansion of your breath. And feel yourself expanding, not only in the front, but also in the back. Not harshly expanding, but just a gentle opening with your breath. We're going to focus on this center, the core, the Manipura chakra in yoga. It's where your power comes from, where the power of every pose originates. Just feel your breath. In your center. And you can bring your hands in front of your heart and join me in an Om. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart. Open your eyes. Release your hands. And we can begin. So let's just coordinating with the breath. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale down the back. Just nice, juicy shoulder rolls. Moving with your breath. And sitting up nice and tall, head floating up over the spine. We're going to exhale, head to one side, rotate back to the center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back, just gently exploring with your breath. Not forcing. Exhale to the side. Inhale back. Your chin is kind of parallel to the floor. It's not up or down. And one more. And back to center. And then let's stand up. Oh. So standing in mountain pose, Tadasana, with your feet lined up at the bottom of your second toe with your knees and your hips, just standing up tall, rooting through the big toe mound, the inner heel, outer toe, baby toe mound, outer heel, rooting down through your feet and breathing up into your heart. And let's breathe into your belly, into your heart. Open up, hands to the shoulders. Exhale, elbows toward each other. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Moving with your breath, but your legs are really active. You're rooting down through the four corners of your feet while you open up. And the last one, let's hold it. So root through your feet, stretch open through your heart. Feel your breath. Starting in the belly and working all the way up to your heart. And release. Okay. Then let's do some some squats, warm up our legs. You may want your chair. And let's do them with the feet parallel today. So we're gonna weight in the heels, exhale your bottom back, inhale up, exhale. And you might want to add arms, inhale up, exhale. You can experiment with going up on tiptoes, exhale. Moving with your breath. And then let's hold it. You can go into ski jumping pose, weight back, butt back. Make it more challenging. You can draw the arms up to your shoulders or up above your head. Breathe. Feel your power in your breath, not a harsh breath. And root down and inhale back up. Okay. And then let's do a modified sun salutation. So line up in mountain pose. We're going to inhale, root down through your feet, exhale up as far as feels good. Exhale the arms down and all the way back to your heart. Inhale, root down and stretch open. Exhale back to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Moving with your breath, warming up the heart space in the center of your chest. Sun salutation. And exhale back to center. Hold your hands, press your hands into each other, root your feet down. Close your eyes and just feel your breath. Feel your feet. Feel yourself in space. And release. And so now we're going to do knee to nose pose. So you can use the chair with the back towards you. If you're going down on the mat, go down onto hands and knees. The hands right under the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to exhale the knee in and inhale out. If you're standing, it looks, inhale out. Exhale, and you can really feel the belly goes in, and you inhale, stretch open. Exhale. Just imagine generating power right from that center. Exhale in, inhale out. If you're feeling strong, you can lift the toes up off the floor or not. Hold, foot back, experiment with your balance, raise the opposite arm, possibly let go of the chair or not. And feel the power right from your center and release back down. And we'll do the other side. So line up, whether you're standing or on the floor, and then we're going to exhale the knee in, kind of breathe into your back, inhale, open, stretch open, exhale in, inhale, open, last one. Let's hold the foot back, raise the opposite arm, breathe up and down the midline, and just extend through your foot and through your arm, your feet and your arms, through the belly, experimenting with your balance. Lining up to your breath and release. Okay, so if you're on the floor, you're going to go into down dog. I'm going to turn your chair around if you're using the chair. So you place your hands with the fingers out like a star, And then we're going to step back, bend your knees to start, root through the mounds of your fingers, and then just stretch. This is all about getting your back really long. Your ears are between your arms. Breathe. Bend your knees so you can really extend your spine. You can experiment with drawing your thighs back to start to straighten them, but you really, not if it rounds your spine or hurts your spine. So we're going to inhale forward to plank and exhale back to downward facing dog. And if you're on the floor doing a down dog, you may want to do your planks from your knees. Good. Back into downward dog and inhale forward to plank. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And then let's all come to the front of the mat for our standing poses. So you can stand wide toward the long end of your mat. Take your right toes out, left toes are just inside a right angle. Your front heel intersects the back instep. I'm gonna exhale the knee down, inhale up. Make sure the knee doesn't extend beyond the ankle. It's going straight over the second toe. Exhale down, inhale the arms up, out. Look out over your front fingers and feel your breath. Breathe into your belly, inhale, and then exhale out through your feet, out through your fingers, stretching your arms apart. So the whole power of this warrior pose comes from that third chakra, your core. And then let's turn the toes in, bring the feet together, take a breath, do the other side. So step wide, left toes out, right toes in, a pinch, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale the arms up and out, stretch the arms open, root through your feet, feel your breath. Imagine the soft power of your breath expanding and then sending energy out to ground through your feet and stretch open through your heart. And straighten your toes and come back together. And then let's just build on that. So take your feet wide again, get into warrior two position. And inhale the arms up and out. Make sure your knee is not going in or out. It's straight over the second toe. And then take your elbow to your knee. And you can take your arm up or over your ear. But you want your heart to be able to open. So you root through your feet. You have a long line of energy from your back foot up through your fingers. And breathe. Inhale up. And let's do a reversed warrior. So you take your left hand down your right leg, stretch your other arm up. And come back up. Turn your feet in. Come back together. Take a breath. Just for a moment, just feel one side's more stretched than the other. Feel your breath, your feet. And open your eyes. Open your feet. Again, turn out your left toes. Right toes turn in a tinch. And exhale down into warrior two. Inhale, stretch open. Take your elbow to your knee. Draw your butt under so you can open your heart. Root through the feet. And then you can draw your arm up or over your ear. And breathe. Breathe from your center, extending energy down into your feet, up through your fingers. Then inhale back up, straighten your feet, draw your feet together. All right. Now let's do our balance poses. So you might chair or the wall. Use as much or as little as you like. So we'll do tree pose. We line up in Tadasana. Draw the shoulders up, slide down the back, root through the four corners of the feet. Just get really in your center. Feel your breath up and down the center. And then root into your right foot. You can take your left foot to your ankle, the heel to the ankle, the shin. It's okay to hold on to a chair, the wall. You might try your thigh. Just don't rest your foot on your knee because that would be pushing it in the wrong direction. And then just experiment with your balance, your arms. You can find a soft focal point, but let your eyes be soft. And bring your feet down. So they're a part of your nervous system. If your eyes are really like in a hard stare, it kind of sends a message to your nervous system to be on the alert, to be more stressed. So take a breath, shake off that side, and we try the other side. Every side is different, every day is different. And it's not about the final pose. So first we line up to the breath and find a soft focal point with your eyes. And root into your left foot. Take your foot, the ankle to the foot to the ankle, the shin, or the thigh. Root down and stretch open and breathe. Just experimenting with your balance today in this moment. Okay. So we can let go of that. And now we'll do warrior one. So you're going to want a chair at the end of your mat. Eventually. Okay. So to start, you have your hips square to the front of your mat, and you take your right foot forward and your left foot back with your hips square. So your left foot is out. It's like you're on railroad tracks. And then we're going to bend the front knee. Right. Exhale, straighten. Inhale the arms up, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Exhale. And so the next one, going to bend the front knee. Take your hands behind your skull, elbows out, and draw the elbows up. And then the arms up, or stop at any point. You don't want any back strain, any shoulder strain. Root through your feet. Feel the power coming from your center. Really feel your back heel rooting into the floor. And then bring your arms down and step forward. Take a breath. We'll do the other side. So you take your left foot forward, your right foot back in at an angle, and exhale the knee down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to bend the front knee. Take your hands behind your skull. Draw the elbows up. Extend your arms up, or you can have them out to the side if that feels better. The hips are square, so you're drawing the left hip back, the right hip forward. And breathe. Feel your feet rooting down so you can lift up more. And release. Come to the top of your mat. And then let's just take a moment to feel ourselves in space. You can take your hands in front of your heart. If you feel steady, you can close your eyes. Just feel that pose did for you. Feel your breath, feel your feet, feel yourself in space. And release. Okay, so now we're going to build on Warrior 1 to Warrior 3. So you definitely want a chair at the end of your mat now. We're going to do a little balance. So square, hips square to the front of the mat. Take the left foot back, right knee forward. Inhale and exhale. And then bend the front knee. You can take and then push off through the back foot and balance on your front leg. You can hold a chair, lift the leg as much or as little as you want. Experiment with taking your arms away from the chair. It can be back, jet wings, out like airplane, or not happening for me today, out as Superwoman. And when you're ready, you can come back up. And then we'll do the other side. So your hips are square to the front of the mat. Bend the right knee. Left foot is backing out at an angle. So exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the front knee and push off. Keep your hips square. Feel your foot. Breathe. Experiment with the arms. And release. Okay. Let's do a standing cobra. So we'll all do this together first. So you stand with your feet parallel, root down through your feet. It's really important to get a big rooting down action because we're going to try to rise up. Now remember, when you inhale into your belly, also inhale into your back body. Get a good foundation. Take your hands to your waist, root down, and then stretch open. Draw your elbows back. Head's an extension of your spine, so don't jack it way back. And just breathe into your heart. The power in this is again coming from your center and then expanding into your heart. And release. Maybe just feel a little taller, a little more open. So if you're standing, you can do that in the chair or standing. And if you're on the mat, Want to get on the floor, come down to the belly, and come all the way down. So the chin is neutral. Just lengthen, inhale into your shoulders, draw the shoulders up and back. And then inhale, lift the head and shoulders, the arms, and if you like, the legs. And again, breathing from your center, powering out. Breathing into the front and the back body, and then drawing collarbones wide, the heart wide. And release. If you're on the ground, you can make a pillow over your head and take your hips side to side. And we'll do that one more time. So, long, draw the shoulders up and back. Inhale it hard up, arms up, legs up. We're on the standing, you're rooting through your feet, expanding through your heart, drawing the elbows back. And release back down. If you're on the floor, you can go back into child's pose. If you're standing, you might want to do a down dog at the chair. Breathe into your back. And if you're on the floor, you can stay on the floor, get on your side and roll onto your back with your knees up, or with your feet on the ground, your knees up. Or if you're in the chair, you're gonna sit toward the edge of your chair, sit nice and tall. Either way, your knees are still in line with your second toe. Okay, then we're gonna, if you're on the floor, you can draw both knees in. If you're on the chair, we'll draw one knee in. And draw it up and exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Release into the other one. Exhale the knee in. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale. And then line up, knees again. And let's take the right knee in. And you can, depending on your hips, take a hold of your heel, spread your toes, draw them back toward the knee to protect the knee, and just roll that big thigh bone around in the hip socket. You want to cross your ankle over your knee. Sit up tall, breathe into that stretch. If you're on the ground, you might interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and draw it towards you. No pain in the knee. Breathing into the big hip muscles. And release. Take a breath. Line up your knees. We'll take the left knee in, move it around the hip socket. Take the heel if you like. Draw the toes apart and back. Breathe into your hip. Keep exploring hip, deep breaths, or cross your ankle over the top of your right knee. Breathe into the stretch. If you're on the ground, you can interlace your fingers underneath the right thigh. Draw it towards you. But no knee pain. Again, gently expanding your center, front and back body. Exhale, lengthening and strengthening. And release. Okay. Let's just take one big breath, lining up to the midline into the breath. And we can prepare for Savasana, our final resting pose. So the key is to be completely comfortable in a way that your spine is long and your neck is just your chin is slightly underneath your forehead. So you can do this in a chair or on the floor. You're on the floor, you want probably a tiny pillow under your head. You can put a roll under your knees, or my personal favorite. So you get onto your side, roll onto your back. And you just want to be completely comfortable. So you let the classic pose, you let your feet roll out, your arms roll out, make sure your shoulders are released down, away from your head. Or you can take your hands to your belly if that's more comfortable. And just feel your breath. Scan your body, notice any holding. Try to release it with a gentle breath. You can take a big inhale. Open your mouth and exhale. Just releasing any residual tension. One more. And then any final adjustments so that you can lay still in the next few moments. We're going to play with our breath, a little prana nidra. So you're melting into the floor with just a gentle breath, breathing through your nose if you can. Imagine breathing in through your right foot, up your leg, up across the pelvis. Exhale down through your left leg and out your left foot. Inhale up the right, cross, exhale down your left leg, out your left foot. And again, inhaling up, cross. Do it with your own breath. Slower the better, gentler the better. Do two more. And then letting go of that, we'll reverse the directions. We're going to inhale through the left foot, up the left leg, cross the pelvis, down the right leg and out the right foot. Inhale up the left leg. Exhale down the right leg, foot. Three more. Inhale up the left, across, down the right. Two more. Releasing that. Imagine breathing into your right hand, up your right arm, across your heart, down your left arm out your left hand. Inhale up the right hand, across, down the left. Inhale up the right, down the left. 2 more. Now, feel the bottom of your spine. Feel your spine, breathing up and down your spine. Now, you're going to inhale the bottom of your spine all the way up. Exhale out the top of your head. Just imagining. Inhaling up the spine. Exhaling out of the top of the head. Inhale up. Exhale out. And 2 more. And now just release into the floor. Release any effort. Feel your very gentle breath. Thoughts wander, you just come back to your breath. Now start to gently deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a stretch. If you're on the ground, bend your knees, make your way to your side. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale up. And we'll end the way we began in a seated position. Feel your spine rise, sitting bones ground. Draw your hands in front of your heart. Feel your breath. Notice the results of your practice of yoga. We'll end with 1 Om. So inhale. Om. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.